Good morning, fam. This is your mom. And today I just wanted to talk to you about your sensitivity and how some people talk about that sensitivity being oversensitivity and how your oversensitivity is a weakness, that you should just get over it. What I want to start with is to let you know you aren't overreacting. When you have these big feels, when you feel overwhelmed, that is you being crammed into their little boxes for far too long. Those lids, they're popping off or they're leaking memories and trauma. Being sensitive isn't weakness. Being sensitive means there are things you need to address to get out of that box so they will no longer fester within it with you. Now, sometimes it's harder because the people around you, those people who don't understand what you're going through, they're holding that lid down. They're forcing you within those confines, within those four walls. And yeah, it's wrong, especially when they're telling you that you are wrong, that your existence is wrong. And why can't you just be like everyone else? Of course, if you've been following me for any amount of time, you know that that in itself is a big lie. Everybody else struggles, even those people who are trying to make you quote unquote normal. You are like everybody else. Your quirks just may be different. Your trauma and how you react to your trauma is different. But being human, being affected, those are the same. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So I want you to think about that. The next time someone tells you that you're too sensitive, that you need to grow a thicker skin, they don't know what they're talking about. What they're actually telling you is that they are unwilling to accommodate you to create an environment, much less a world, that is safer for you so that you don't have to be overwhelmed by it. They would rather not do that work and force you back into that box where you will do what they want, react how they want, conform to what they want. And that's wrong. You deserve better just for waking up today. Sensitivity, your reaction to the world, is not a weakness. It is a reality. Does that mean that you should not evolve, work through some of the trauma? Absolutely not. I tell you all the time that evolution is part of the human existence. But you can't do that, not realistically, if other people are forcing you to do it. You have to be able to do it in a safe environment because you want to change, not because you have to change to survive. And we'll talk about that. Okay? We'll talk about how you can differentiate between evolution and survival. Thanks for coming today. Thanks for listening. I hope this at least gave you a little bit of hope so that you understand what's going on in your world. Your sensitivity, my friend, my family isn't a weakness. And I'll remind you of that every day until you remember yourself. Until next time, love you, your mom. Bye.